Hello, everyone, and welcome to Centennial High School for CTN's live coverage of high school football. Tonight, a Northwest Suburban Conference showdown between the Centennial Cougars and the Coon Rapids Cardinals. Joe Jan, Howie Shapiro, high above the action, and Howie, the Cardinals finally got off the schneid last week, got the win and on homecoming over the Park Center Pirates, hoping to carry some momentum here tonight.
It was a big boost for them, quite obviously, on homecoming. I talked to Coach Young earlier in the week, and he talked about they've had a really good week of practice. They come in here, a team at Centennial, a real good opportunity to get a W here tonight.
Well, the Centennial Cougars, it's their homecoming, so they're going to be pumped up. They're jazzed up. They're above 500 at 3-2, and they're hoping to stay here. They're looking similarly across the field at Coon Rapids, going, this is a team we not only can beat, a team we have to beat at this point in the season.
Yeah, without a doubt, and they know the rivalry. Head coach Mike Diggins lives in Coon Rapids. He's very familiar with this program, but you're right. Centennial's coming off a situation where they're really hit by injuries. 13 starters since the start of the season have been injured. 7 still yet to see the field. So this is an opportunity for Coon Rapids to come in and maybe get a little depleted squad, try and get a win here.
Well, for both squads, of course, capitalizing on opportunity and just being able to get your systems to work will be crucial, but they need it from offense, defense, and special teams. We're going to look at the defense for Coon Rapids. They need to come up big tonight.
Centennial is going to come in here, run heavy. You see the numbers, 12 tackles last week. He's second on the squad with 55. If the Cardinals defensively are going to be successful, they have to stay in their lanes. They have to stop the run, force them to throw the ball, get them in second and third down and long.
Yeah, and for the Cougars, as you talk about, they are a run-heavy team. They want to run the ball. They don't want to be in those passing situations. If they can run the ball all night, they will be plenty happy with that.
And that young man right there, Tyler Quinto, is going to be running the rock for them. 107 carries, almost 500 yards. And 4 touchdowns. There you see his numbers last year. A big game, if you remember, Joe. 21 carries, 182 yards, and 2 scores. That's what the Cardinals are going to have to do to be successful. They're going to have to limit his potential, limit his output here tonight, and again, put him in long situations.
Well, and it's so big, of course, when you have that homecoming. And this is the 3rd straight week the Cardinals have played in a homecoming. They were at Blaine for the Bengals homecoming, then home for their own homecoming, and now here for Centennial's homecoming. An extra intensity from the crowd definitely helps that home team. But the Cardinals want to try and take them out of it early, keep them out of it. And I think the fact that our weather has taken a dramatic downturn and we're actually feeling football weather as we get here into early October, that may play a part maybe in how the fans react as well. It's a little bit harder to get up and get going when it's so cold.
Yeah, and Coach Young talked about that. He thinks this is going to be a low-scoring contest. He thinks special teams play is going to be very important. Field position is going to be important. And really, and we talked about it every week, do not turn the ball over. That's so key for both squads. But the Cardinals suffering from a lot of turnovers early in the season. None last week. They were a +5. They want to continue on that course here tonight.
Well, I tell you, I did sell Coach Young his gloves that he's wearing on the sidelines tonight. I was unable to sell him the hat, but a great-looking hat for the Cardinals sideline. Of course, red and black, or red and white, technically the colors for both squads tonight. But you see the new unis for the Cougars. They sport the red camo look, but you can still find them on the field.
Yes, you definitely can find them on the field. A lot of red here on the field tonight between these two squads. But you don't like the jerseys?
I'm not a fan.
I kind of like them. I think they're they're different.
They're different. I'll give them that.
Yeah.
I'll give them that.
There's head coach Mike Diggins in his 5th season as the head coach for Centennial. He said, I have the luxury of watching all Coon Rapids games. He watches you and I, obviously, and said that it's kind of nice. I can sit in my living room and scout the next opponent or watch that homecoming win. He's a little concerned. He's thinking that kind of the tenor and the mood of the squad, maybe they're a little down on themselves. So they lost last week to Spring Lake Park. He's looking for something quick, get on the board quick first, put the pressure on Coon Rapids.
Well, we will take a short break. We will be back with the kickoff after this. You're watching live high school football on CTN.
You are extremely terrifying. Just the scariest undead subhuman thing on TV, and I really mean that. But I am worried that you could give my kids nightmares if they see you, so I'm gonna have to block you. So that's it. Oh, and tell the zombies they're blocked too.
Did you know the lion's sense of vision is so powerful, it actually enables nearby creatures to see better? Here we see lions assisting the offspring of others, while their parents are elsewhere in the wild. Brilliant, isn't it? Making the wild kingdom look much better indeed. Do good, be a lion.
So, what is CTN Studios? Well, we're the local cable TV station in Coon Rapids. We bring you news, events, city government, sports, all the things that are happening in and around our community. So that means you'll find out what's going on next door, or at City Hall, or at the local schools. It's information other stations don't think is important, but we think it's information that's important to you. Want to know when streets are being fixed? Or learn new ways we can recycle? Or how the local teams are doing? You can find all of this on CTN. It's not just about bringing the community to you. It's about bringing you to the community. Because we think you'll like it here. CTN Studios, building community through cable.
Back at Centennial High School, a sea of red on the home sideline for this homecoming contest. The Cougars coming in at 3-2. Coon Rapids, after losing 4 straight, got their first win last week. And the Cardinals set to accept the kickoff and get this game started.
Yeah, Centennial won the toss, but they decided to defer to the second half, which gives the Cardinals the ball first. You know, I think
Kicker
always
Cale Gieske
on the road. I think
ready to rock and roll.
I think you kind of like to get that. If you're on the road team, you kind of like to get on defense first. Cardinals will see what they have here and start the ball in their offensive end.
Good kick by Giese, and that is long into the end zone for a touchback. No chance at a return. I mean, that one landed about 8 yards deep. And Coon Rapids will start from its own 20. There's a look at the front line for the Cardinals. Lovick, Buschherger, Zwazlak, Kezar, and Paul. Hip is the tight end. Little and Tunsky the receivers. The running backs are Ryle and Jackson, and Austin Onda will play under center.
Looks like Blake Weber getting the start at tight end here tonight.
Bryson Moore gets the start as the tailback, gets the handoff on first down, and gains about 3 off the right side.
Are you a little surprised, Joe, that Bryson Moore is starting tailback here this afternoon?
I am more than a little surprised.
I am too. When I talked to Coach Young, he told me it was going to be Cortez, but something obviously changed.
Play action. Onda throws left, looking for Little, picked off. Great catch by Alex Colby.
Yeah, again, didn't have on that what he wanted, and Onda. And you start this drive off second play of the game. You throw an interception. Again, good protection up front for Onda, and he's looking for a receiver. Oh, that's not.
That's not Austin.
That is
it's
not.
Brandon Martin.
That's Brandon Martin. Huh. They just throw us for a loop, Joe Yund.
So the Cougars will start on offense, 1st and 10 from the Coon Rapids 44-yard line. Pitch goes left side to Iaquinto, and he is going to be down to about the 31 for a first down. Cougars on offense, Thompson, Storberg, Moen, Lehman, and Morris up front. Story, Eskirka, and Iaquinto. Treadle, Schoffenberg, and Norby is the quarterback. Handoff goes to Iaquinto again, and he's going to be close to another first down.
Oh, early off, Joe, this offensive line for Centennial doing a good job and open up some holes for Iaquinto. couple of nice gains on the first 2 plays.
Cardinals up front. Well, that's the linebackers, Hip, Ryle, Kovalenko, and Wolter. DBs, Shrippi, Gervais, Johnson, and Leopard. Will be 1st and 10 from the 22. 21. Even handoff. Iaquinto again, this time stopped up and held to a very short gain. He's just inside the 20.
Actually, looks like Timmy Wynn getting the start. Timmy Wynn's going to get the start at cornerback for Coon Rapids. You see the season numbers in Iaquinto. 400, a little over 4.5, almost 4.5 yards a carry. You'll take that from your running back every time.
Almost 120 yards per game.
Yeah.
Play action. Rolling out as Norby throws incomplete. Intended for the tight end, McLean Sanders.
Tyler Hip trying to pressure the quarterback, taken to the ground. Throw off the hands. Tough one to bring in. He had a defender draped all over him.
That'll bring up 3rd and 8. Centennial trying to score early. Norby out of the shotgun. Straight drop, looks right, now back to his left, throws incomplete. Trying to set up the screen to the back, Carl Schuforster. And it'll be 4th and long.
And they're gonna try and kick a field goal here in this situation. It's pretty windy. They're gonna go. They're kicking into the wind. So, with the wind, I'm sorry. 1 of 2 on field goal attempts so far this season.
This one will be a 36-yarder.
Well, it'll be a big stop for Coon Rapids, Joe. If they can, if they just coming away with 3 is a win for them. But if they can get a piece of that ball.
Kick is definitely long enough, but
Nope.
It is wide, and it is no good.
No, Cougars come away empty on their first drive after the interception, so no harm, no foul for Coon Rapids. Obviously, Coach Young would not didn't like the fact that his team turned the ball over. As you see, it has definitely had the distance, but it is going to be wide to the left. Yeah, you know, I'll tell you, it's quite a change from a week ago in terms of the weather.
Huge change.
Yeah, it was beautiful out, actually on the warm side last week for homecoming.
So I'm a little surprised. I'm confused as to why Brandon Martin was starting on to now in at quarterback. Got a receiver wide each side. Moore still the deep back. He gets the handoff. He's met immediately and dropped for a loss.
Well, nice job up front defensively for the Cougars. See it up again, nowhere for Moore to run. You see season numbers for Austin Honda.
Pitch goes to Cortez Jackson, his first touch of the game, and he's going to get that yard back, but it's going to be 3rd and 10.
Coach Diggins and I talked a little bit about Cortez Jackson and what they needed to do to stop him, and he thought most importantly was certainly wrap up the ball carrier, but stay in your lanes. Do not give up field position and let him get by you, because I'll tell you, he is dangerous when he gets into the open field.
Moore back in as Jackson heads to the sideline on 3rd and long. 4 receivers for Honda under center. Straight drop. Has time. Throws right. Pass is incomplete. Intended for Tyler Hip.
Yeah, he didn't see it, but he had Tunsky deep. Trying to get that pass in to move the sticks, but Coon Rapids will go 3 and out here.
Brandon Martin standing just inside his own 10-yard line to punt this one away. And we're going to have movement and a flag on the snap.
It's against Centennial. Not enough to give him a first down.
Illegal substitution on the defense. Still 4th down. Still 4th down.
Tim Litvin, we're kind enough. Thank you so much for wearing our microphone. We appreciate that. You'll get your Norelco razor in the mail.
Don't promise.
No, I'm just kidding. Now I'm going to have to buy a guy a Norelco razor.
High snap. It's over Martin's head. He's going to pick it back up at about the 4. Looking to run down the sidelines and forced out of bounds around the 15. And, yeah, that's
not good. But, you know, yeah, I'm a little surprised.
You got to throw it away.
Well, either that or you have an opportunity to maybe try and get the kickoff, because there is an opportunity around the end where maybe you could do a pooch kick here. But he was looking for somebody, nobody to be found, and now you're in dangerous field position as you're starting your drive if you're a Cougar at the 16-yard line.
Well, they certainly couldn't have asked for better field position their first 2 drives. They started at the 44 and now at the 16. Not the start Cardinals want. Iaquinto off the left side, touchdown.
Yeah, easy touchdown for Centennial. Good blocking up front. Cardinals couldn't get a hand on him. And Iaquinto just gallops to the end zone on a 16-yard run. Again, look at the hole.
Lined
he's just
up
going to run past him.
Lined up as the split end on the right. Came in motion, took the handoff. Nice hole for him. And he converts with the 16-yard touchdown. And now Gieske out to attempt the extra point. Kick is up, and it is good. It is a 7-0 Centennial lead.
Now, Coon Rapids fortunate they didn't convert on that field goal. They could be down 10-zip at this point. 7:57 remaining in the first quarter. Again, look at it, just really virtually untouched to the end zone. Tyler Iaquinto. I mean, look at the hole he had to run to. He looked like he had a hand on him there, but nobody's bringing him down.
And again, we talked a lot about it all season, really, about the Cardinals having to get out of their own way and quit hurting themselves.
Yep.
And a turnover on their first possession, and then a bad snap on the punt attempt that gives Centennial outstanding field position. And they're really, spotting the Cougars 7 points at this point.
Well, and we've seen some high snaps in critical situations for Coon Rapids this season. And it's just tough. You put your punter in a tough situation, and really was nothing for him to do. And give credit to Centennial. They came back and ran one play and scored a touchdown.
Gieske showed he's got plenty of leg to get this to the end zone. Line drive, and again, plants it about midway through the end zone. And Coon Rapids will start from its own 20.
Well, the key for Coon Rapids here is just try and sustain a drive and see if they can match that score for Centennial. Certainly, you don't want to get behind by a greater margin.
Tonsky and Little, the receivers on the left. And a flag is. We get set for that snap. And that is something the
Dead
Cardinals.
ball, fall start, offense, still first down.
Something the Cardinals certainly didn't want to see after how many times they were penalized last week.
No, I think it was Brady Paul who had moved. There you see our officiating crew: Tim Litvin, Nick Litvin. I'm assuming they're related somehow. Dean Dolan, Jeff Olson, and Chris Jostak. I guess our father-son
Quick
combination.
throw right side, complete to Hip, and he's going to be dragged down at about the 24-yard line, a gain of 9. First completed pass of the evening for Coon Rapids.
They're throwing into that wind. Makes it a little more difficult. There you see the season for Tyler Hip, eight receptions for 97 yards.
On a quick drop, throws, picked off, going back the other way. It's Danny Anderson, a race to the end zone, scores Centennial.
Oh, that's just that was an ill-advised pass. And I know you want to throw it to a white jersey, not a red jersey, but there again, Onda just didn't get what he wanted on that pass, and he threw it right to Anderson. And quickly as that, they're up 13 with an extra point away from a 14-0 lead, Joe.
Well, and exactly how the Cardinals did not want this one to start. Helping out the Centennial Cougars already, 2 turnovers. And we're not even midway through the first quarter.
No. Back to what turning the ball over. We saw it last week against Park Center. No turnovers, +5.
Out. Centennial.
Centennial calling a timeout.
It's kind of an odd time for that.
Interesting.
Danny Anderson playing in the zone, read it perfectly, went up and grabbed it, and there was just no chance for anybody to get in front of him. He had nothing but turf all the way to the end zone.
Yeah, a pretty easy run to the pay dirt for Danny Anderson.
And now it becomes even more imperative for Coon Rapids to come out and, as we talked about before that last drive, get a sustained drive going.
Yeah,
push the ball, control it, take it down, play some football at the other end of the field.
Yeah, they need to put points on the board. They do not want to. I mean, this isn't a high-powered offense. They certainly don't want to fall behind.
Gieski's kick is up and good, and it's a 14-0 Centennial lead.
You see it again. Onda just he was intended for Tykes, but there are a couple of red jerseys there, and just short-armed it, threw it right to Anderson. Not going to get too many more easy scores like that. Nice homecoming crowd.
And they've had plenty to cheer about so far already. And we're just, as we talked about, not even 5 minutes into the game. And they have a 14-0 lead.
Yeah, a quick 14-0 lead.
Gieske going to try and plant one in the end zone again. This one a little bit shorter, but still into the end zone. And it's another touchback.
You see Tykes still wearing that softer cast. We talked about it. They certainly need him in this offense because he is a playmaker.
They'll spread him out again on 1st and 10. Tykes in motion. He gets the handoff, running around the right side, trying to get around the corner. Still looking for room. Finally cuts upfield. A gain of a couple, but not a lot there. And Centennial doing a nice job of staying in their lanes.
Yeah, again, ran a long way for just a short gain. Tried to gain that edge. Good job by Centennial. Tracking him down, making sure that he wasn't going to go around that corner and get some big yardage.
2 yards sets up 2nd and 8. They're going to put 3 receivers on the left this time.
You see the numbers from Tykes for last year against Centennial. Pretty nice night.
Handoff goes to Cortez. He is wrapped up immediately, able to get back to the line of scrimmage, but it's going to be 3rd and long.
Nate Kohler on the tackle for Centennial. Again, trying to test that defensive line, doing a nice job. You can see Kohler coming right around from his defensive position. And to it's a D tackle. He's a D tackle. They play a 4-4-3. They got to move him over to end.
3rd and 8, straight drop for Honda, looking, has time, throws right, pass incomplete, intended for Jordan Little, but underthrown.
Again, he had Little open. He had good protection by the offensive line. Again, just throws that one into the turf.
So 4 possessions already for Coon Rapids, 2 3-and-outs, and 2 turnovers. Martin standing just outside his own 10-yard line. Able to get the punt away, but it's not a very good one. It's out of bounds, or it's going to stay in bounds, but it'll be downed at about the 39.
Not a good punt at all. And again, great field position. You're already trailing 14-0, and now you give Centennial another good look inside the Cardinal territory. Give them a short field.
Average starting field position for the Cougars so far. This is their 3rd offensive possession. Average starting field position, Coon Rapids 37.
Yeah,
Makes it a lot easier to play the game when you're on the opponent's side of the field all the time. Handoff goes to Treadle, and he is pushed backwards.
They'll lose a yard. So you get
This fooled no one.
No one.
They put the full house in, and the Cardinals brought the full house.
Tyler Hipp and a host of others bringing him down. They're going to burn a timeout to number 2.
Centennial, that's their 2nd timeout.
Talking about there wasn't the tight end on the side of the field they needed to be.
They've got their backup quarterback in there, Ryan Meany, in already.
Best way to watch us live is on our site through YouTube. Go to youtube.com/CTN Studios. You can watch all our broadcasts during the regular season live and in Technicolor.
How you show your age once again.
I know.
So it'll be 2nd and 11 from the 40. Centennial already using 2 timeouts here. We're just over midway through this 1st quarter. Meany out of the shotgun. Quick throw left, complete to Keshawn Story. Story has a 1st down inside the 25 to the 23-yard line, but a flag on the field.
Now we'll see what the officials have if they bring this one back. But again, a nice run by Story. He's able to run after the catch. Good job of turning it upfield. Nice blocking.
Yeah, there's a block in the back happening on the right side of your screen. And that's what the call is going to be, and it is going to move him back.
Blocking the back on the offense. Still be 2nd down.
That's a tough penalty for Centennial. Had a nice gain. Going to move the chains. That'll bring him back to make it 2nd and very long.
2nd at about 17 from the 46. 4 receivers in the game. Handoff goes to Iaquinto. Trying to get around the right corner now. Tries to cut back. Finds a little bit of room. Back to the 40-yard line. Close to the original line of scrimmage, but it'll be 3rd down.
Yeah, better job just pursuing to the ball carry by the Cardinal defense there. Iaquinto's very shifty, very good running back. You're going to see 3 white jerseys come across, make sure he's not going to pick up additional yardage. Now 3rd and long for the Cougars. There you see the numbers for Tyler Iaquinto. 5 carries, 47 yards in that score.
Meany out of the shotgun. Iaquinto on the backfield with him. Fakes the give to him. Looking to throw, but runs out of time. Dives forward for a short gain. It'll be 4th down.
Yeah, he'll pick up about 3 yards on the play. So that'll put it 4th and long, and we're going to bring the punting team out.
Going to try and pin the Cardinals deep. So again, another great opportunity for Centennial, and they're not able to get any points out of it. Good high punt by Ewings, but it is going to roll into the end zone for a touchback.
I'll bring it out to the 20 for the Cardinals to start their next drive.
Coon Rapids still looking for their first down of this contest. Their 5th possession, starting all from the 20. Handoff goes to the up back, Keanu Baker, and he's got about 3 off the right side.
Yeah, the Cardinals just trying to find some continuity on offense here early on. So you can see Baker trying to run up test that middle of the defensive line. Cougars do a good job of limiting his opportunity.
I formation again in the backfield, a tight end each side for Coon Rapids. Little, the lone receiver on the right. Handoff goes to Cortez Jackson. They'll move the pile out across the 25, close to the 28, a gain of about 5.
And it's going to be close to that first down. I think about 3rd and 2, 3rd and 1. They're going to mark it just about a yard shy of the first. Third and a long one, let's call it, Joe.
Stay with the big line up front and the I formation in the backfield. Can't get the Cougars to jump on 3rd and short. Honda changing things up at the line of scrimmage. Now snaps. Handoff goes to Jackson.
Oh,
Hit and dropped, pushed back, and it'll be 4th and short.
They mark it right at the 30. We'll see where they place the ball. But yeah, not much room for Jackson to run. Well, he just got hammered.
That was a great hit by Logan Davey.
Yeah, Logan Davey made a nice play, and they're going to call for, I believe, a measurement. That was a big stick by number 33.
Now, if they are short by 6 inches, do you punt?
I would say they will not punt.
I think you have to go for it.
Yep. Yeah.
You're short by inches. Offensive line, you got to get the job done.
Yeah, I think Honda just takes it himself.
Sneak.
Yep. Of course, the defense is probably going to be looking for that as well.
Absolutely, they are. But whether they see it coming or not, you have to trust that your big guys up front can get you 6 inches.
Yeah, just get that push.
So what they're going to go for, and Honda
it.
is across the line. He's got the first down.
Yeah, they just need that. They need to pick up first downs, quite obviously. Haven't been able to move the ball here yet today. So we approach 2 minutes remaining in the first quarter.
So it'll be 1st and 10 from the 32. Jackson, the single setback now. Honda looks to throw. Now wants to run. Trying to get away from the pressure. Dives forward to the 35-yard line and able to turn nothing into something.
He took a big hit at the end of that play, too, but he's able to pop back up. Again, looking downfield, doesn't see an open receiver, and he's going to take off to his left and gain that edge. Hot pursuit by Noah Benson for Centennial. Look at that, hitting that big hit coming down at the end of that play.
Able to gain about 4 there. Set up 2nd and 6. They'll bring the I formation back in. Now 2 receivers on the right side. Handoff goes to Baker, the up back. He twists and turns and pushes his way out across the 40. It'll set up 3rd and short.
Again, just trying to get that offensive surge, that push in the front of the line to get those big guys up front to open holes for you.
Under a minute to go here in the opening quarter. Centennial leading Coon Rapids 14-0. Coon Rapids with a 3rd and 2 from their own 40-yard line. Pitch goes to Cortez Jackson, and again, not a lot of room, but he should have enough for the first down.
get a good job of following his blockers. Finds a little bit of a seam.
Not much.
No, but enough to pick up the first down. See, as we wind down here in the first quarter, 30 seconds, a little less than 30 seconds remaining.
2 receivers left, I formation behind. Handoff goes to Cortez Jackson. Found a little more space that time, and he's out to about the 48-yard line. Gain of 5. It'll be second down.
A little tougher to pass from this part of the field, this side of the field for Coon Rapids. They're throwing into that wind.
Well, they won't be when we snap the ball
exactly.
next, unless we call a timeout, which they apparently. Oh, they did not.
They did not.
I thought they called the timeout. That would have been a weird one. They did not. The time expires on the first quarter. We take our first break. Centennial leading Coon Rapids 14-0. You're watching live high school football on CTN.
Oh, hi. I'm TV's Howie Shapiro. And when I'm not announcing CTN sports broadcasts with my sidekick Joe Yen, I'm watching all the other great programs on the CTN Studios YouTube page. There's news stories, great local events, and even full games. You can even watch on any smart device with a YouTube app. Whether that's your phone or a tablet, you can watch CTN's great programming wherever and whenever you want. You can even watch CTN's event coverage live. So no matter where you are, you can share in all the excitement. CTN Studios, building community through cable.
Back at Centennial High School, a lot of winter coats, hats, gloves, scarves, mittens, blankets.
Mucklucks. I've seen a few mucklucks here. All I can say is I'm glad I'm in a booth.
Yes, sir. On 2nd and
Fumble.
5, a fumble, and Centennial's on top of it.
Yeah.
Turnover numero 3.
And there's the give,
Handoff
and it's
goes
just
to Keanu.
just didn't have the handle on the ball. It didn't get it cleanly.
Awfully hard to win this game if you keep giving them the ball.
Another turnover on the Coon Rapids side of the field.
Well, and Centennial has yet to take a snap on their side of the 50. As a matter of fact, their worst starting field position, starting for the Coon Rapids 48. Pitch goes to Iaquinto on the left side, dances outside and forced out of bounds inside the 40. We'll see exactly where they mark it. He's going to be either very close or he will have that first down.
Good footwork by Iaquinto. He's pretty shifty as he gets to the outside. Again, just kind of stepping past a couple of Coon Rapids players, not able to bring him down.
Yeah, he's quick.
Yeah.
Step. We got to run boot.
Not a bad start for Unite. 6 carries, 57 yards, and a score. Little counter inside to Iaquinto. He's got the first down this time, and he'll be stopped up just inside the 30. A gain of close to another 10.
And they do a good job of opening the hole for Iaquinto. I mean, again, you get a pulling guard, and you get an opportunity to get a nice little seam. Missed tackle there.
That was the play before.
Yeah.
They faked the pitch and then gave it to him on the counter inside. Ryan Meany still taking snaps for Centennial. 1st and 10 from the Coon Rapids 29. And that's going to be movement toward the line is illegal before the snap.
It is.
Dead ball fall. False start on the offense. Still first down.
Or having 2 people in motion, also illegal.
Not good.
Red.
He's everywhere.
Yeah. Rides the team bus for away games typically,
Yes.
I believe. 1st and 15 from the 35, 40, 34, excuse me. Pitch, right side, cutting back up is Treadle, and he's going to have about 6 yards just inside the original line of scrimmage.
That was a nice 6-yard run, trying to get around that edge and realized he had some opportunity just to cut it back slightly. So he's going to cut inside, pick up those additional yards.
So it'll be 2nd and 9 from the 28. The biggest thing I don't like about the camouflage jersey, it's hard to read the numbers.
Yeah.
Not going to lie.
This is true.
It's all about me. Play action. Meany rolls right, throws, passes incomplete, out of bounds. Was caught on the sidelines by Keshawn Story, but out of bounds.
Yeah, and good thought here. Story is able to get in front of the defender, but that pass just a little bit too far towards the sideline. I think this was a catch, Joe. We'll see if I don't know if we'll see it again, but again, makes the grab.
All you need is 1 foot.
1 foot. That's awful close. Awful close, but I think he was in.
Absolutely looks like it. Unless his toe touched the line.
Yep.
Play action. Meany throws right. Pass complete. And
There's a flag too.
Shiphorster is going to come up short.
It's a hold. This is going to be a hold on Centennial, so that's going to bring it back.
Holding. Offense. Replay. Third down.
This will back him all the way back to the 43-yard line. So that hold in the backfield. Let's make it third and, what do they need? The 19?
Yeah, third about 24.
24.
Yeah.
Pushing him almost all the way back to where they started this possession. High snap, Meany drops, has time, sets up the screen. It is complete to Shiphorster, and he is inside the 40 to the 38. It'll set up 4th and long.
And they're going to punt. They're going to bring out the punt team again. Yeah, good defense by the Cardinals. A long way to go for Centennial, but just doing a nice job of making sure they stay with the ball carrier, limit his ability to get additional yardage.
Don't have anything in the bag for 4th and 20. So you bring out the punt team. Short punt. Cardinals will let it bounce, and this time the Cougars are going to track it down. And it will be down inside the 5.
No, another long field for Coon Rapids, but you know, just for as much as Centennial has dominated this game so far, just 14-0 the scores. Cardinals, they can put a drive
together. I don't know
together.
if I'd go as far as to call it dominant. They have not been able to really convert on an unbelievable advantage that's been given to them by the opposition.
Well, I just, look at field position, look at opportunities. They just couldn't put it together. So, I agree. But Cardinals have yet to really mount a sustained drive here this evening, and this is an opportunity now into the win. See if, with a long field, see if they can get something cooking on offense.
Start from their own 4-yard line. Deep back Jackson was about 4 yards deep in the end zone. Start the play. He's met at the line of scrimmage, and that will be no gain.
There's a good job defensively up front for Centennial.
Did get a yard, so it'll be 3rd and 9 from the 5. Jackson again, this time a big hole, and he's going to be tripped up. Looks like just shy of the first down.
He's just shy.
And that's something he hasn't seen, is a nice hole and a good opportunity to get his legs moving. It's going to be 3rd and about half a yard.
Yep.
Spread him back out. 3 receivers on the left side for Onda under center. Single setback is Cortez Jackson, and Onda will keep it, and he'll have the first down out across the 15.
No, they were 1 of 4 on 3rd down. Now 2 of 5. And trying to keep this drive going.
First and 10 from the 15. Tykees Johnson, the man in motion. Flake to give to him. Cortez will take it up the middle for a short gain off the right side.
Again, they're trying to establish the run here, and they're trying to get some movement up front. You know, the key is for this offensive line to kind of square off and open up some holes for him. But you made mention earlier, hasn't seen a lot of open holes to run through so far yet this evening.
Gain of 3 sets up 2nd and 7. Johnson in motion again. Play action. Honda rolls left, has some time, throws. Incomplete pass a little bit behind Tanner Tunsky.
Well, he had Tunsky open too. Again, that pass behind and low.
Hard to throw when you're rolling to your left. It was a well-designed play. Definitely got him an opportunity to have a little time. That's a good-looking kid behind him right there.
Huh. I guess we're going to have a penalty against Centennial for unsportsmanlike conduct.
And that comes at a very bad time for the Cougars. I heard something from next door. The coach's box yelling, "Get him off the field." Yeah. That was just not a smart play. 1st and 10 for Coon Rapids from the 33-yard line. On to straight drop, looks right, throws incomplete. Again, a little bit behind Tyler Hipp.
We'll take a look at the earlier flag. A little taunting there. Yeah, I mean, that's foolish. That's a foolish penalty by
Very foolish.
A young man.
Would have been third and 7 from inside the 20.
No need for that.
Now it'll be 2nd and 10. Coon Rapids at its own 33-yard line. Honda straight drop, draw play goes to Jackson. He slipped. And he's down, a loss of a yard.
Yeah, you know, I think he would have had a nice opportunity to run there if he hadn't slipped. He did a nice job up front, opening up some space for him.
I understand. I've always disliked the high school rule of being down and not
yeah, I agree,
having that opportunity. But I understand trying to protect the players. Not a great start to the night so far for Cortez. Just 10 carries, just 26 yards. And it's 3rd and long for Coon Rapids. Honda, straight drop, has time, pumps, now throws. Incomplete. Little almost able to pull that in one-handed. But in the middle of a lot of Cougar jerseys.
Yeah, you know, you see a blur of red as you're trying to make that catch off. Kind of takes your mind off a little bit, but you know, pretty good throw. A little high, but one that possibly has an opportunity to catch. Carls will have to punt it away.
Martin standing at his own 20-yard line. Gets one away, angled toward the near sideline, and will be out of bounds right at the 30. So Centennial in unfamiliar territory starting from their side of the field.
Yeah, first time tonight. Well, Cardinals develop a little bit of a drive, but had it stall, forcing the punt with 6:20 remaining in the second quarter.
Meany out of the shotgun on 1st and 10. Handoff goes to Iaquinto. Good blocking. Is pulled down as he crosses the 35, stretches forward to the 37-yard line, a gain of 7.
You talk about his quick. He's got a nice little burst as he's gonna cut between a couple of players, and got a little bit of a seam, enough to pick up some nice positive yardage.
Second and 4. They go to the counter again. This time it does not fool the Cardinals, and Iaquinto wrapped up and dropped for no gain.
Yeah, the defense was waiting for that play, and smartly defense not fooled again. So Iaquinto's going to test that middle line. Good job by Hip and Ryle and a host of others to bring him down. Head coach John Young talked to his offense.
ISO's tough. ISO's good out of twins. We'll do that.
3rd and 3.
Truck to the top.
Meany checking the play at the line of scrimmage. Just over 5 minutes remaining in this first half. Handoff goes to Iaquinto, finds a hole, has a first down, and is out to midfield before he's tripped up.
Yeah, just a great burst again. As you can see, just a nice little adjustment as the Cardinals are going to run past. Brought down. That was Gervais on the tackle. Save a game that was possibly could have been bigger. 10 carries, 86 yards in that score so far in the first half for Tyler Iaquinto.
Pitch goes to Treadle, right side. And he's going to pick up 8, maybe 9 off the right side. Good blocking out in front of him.
Yeah, that's been the key tonight for Centennial. It's just the stellar play of the offensive line for the most part on the drives where they've been successful, doing a good job of opening up seams for the runners. Three carries, 14 yards for Riley Treadle.
Fumble. Still loose. Cardinals gonna fall on top of it. And they get one back. The Cougars cough it up.
Again, you take advantage now in this situation, but a good job by the Cardinals to stay after the ball. That was Jake Lure, who eventually recovered it. Misplay there. And you see 67 Lure fall on it. And good field position this time for Coon Rapids.
Their best field position of the night, as they will take over at the Centennial 42-yard line. Handoff goes to Jackson right up the middle. He's going to gain about 4, maybe 5.
He just so far tonight just doesn't have the lanes that we've seen him have so far these past few games. Cardinals definitely like to put some points on the board before the end of this half.
2nd and 6 from the 38.
That's movement. That's going to take that gain and move it back. Put it 2nd and long.
Dead ball. Full start. Offense. Still 2nd down.
There you go. Got the call from Mr. Litfin.
Yep.
Something that Shapiro had already informed us of. So it will be 2nd and 11. It says first down on the
but it is
side.
second.
Now,
There, they
now
changed it. They
second.
heard you.
2nd and 11 from the 43. Play action. On to throws complete to Little, turns to the middle of the field and hit hard as he reaches the 36-yard line. A gain of about 7.
A nice gain. It'll make your 3rd down situation a little bit more manageable. And just to throw it a little, try to spin away from it and pick up some additional yards. Cougar defense doing a good job pursuing over.
Be 3rd and 6. Handoff goes to Jackson. He's tripped up and he's going to be well shy of the first down. He'll bring up 4th and about 2.
I think the offense is going to stay out in the field in this situation. May have 4-down territory. Honda going over to the sideline for the call.
Coon Rapids converted the only other 4th down they've attempted, although they are 1 for 2 on the game officially because of the bad snap on the punt attempt. Trying to draw him offside. It will not work. Coon Rapids will take a timeout. 1:44 remaining first half.
Yeah, got the line to move a little bit, but not over the line. And the Cardinals, at this point, talk about things with 4th and relatively short 4th and 2. You know what I like, Joe?
USA hockey jerseys and the fans in the stands at hockey games?
I like
many
things. I like many things.
I like Facebook.
I like Facebook as well, and we hope everybody out there watching us likes our site on Facebook. If you haven't seen it, make sure you go and find it.
I'm a big fan
like
of those
us.
USA hockey jerseys, actually.
It's time for you to get one, maybe.
I haven't seen one. I don't know where those ones came from. I like those ones.
The store.
Well, thanks. Well, NHL season right around the corner.
Right around
next
the
week.
corner, yep. Gopher hockey starts as well.
Eh.
What do you mean, eh?
Husky hockey starts.
You got to like Gopher women's hockey.
Yeah, absolutely. Actually, I heard
Rachel Bonner, captain.
Yeah, I heard her interviewed on KFAN the other day, and it was pretty nice to hear. Here we go, 4th and 2 for the Cardinals. Johnson, the man in motion, he'll get the carry running left, and this is going to be a legal formation and or a legal procedure. And now the Cardinals probably going to be forced to punt.
We'll make it 4th and 7.
Encroachment on the offense.
Wait,
Still
how do you
4th
have
down.
encroachment on
Yeah,
that?
I've never heard of encroachment on the offense.
I'm confused. Not that it's difficult, but I've never heard of offensive encroachment.
You have now.
Oh, well, yeah. Thanks. Until now.
They're gonna stay out there, offense. On
So
4th
make it
and long.
4th and 7. $1:42 remaining. First half. Johnson will go in motion. He'll get the carry running left. Trying to turn upfield. He's going to be stopped well short. And the Cardinals will turn it over on downs at the 35.
Johnson tried to gain that corner.
Got enough. He got enough if they hadn't gotten the penalty.
Exactly. So I'll give the Cougars the ball back with 1:34 left in the half and a 14-0 lead. Centennial also get the ball to start the second half.
Well, it's been a pretty sloppy first half of football on both sides. Yep. You know, the Cougars just one offensive touchdown. They picked up a defensive touchdown as well. Iaquinto stretches forward to the 40.
That was
gain
Treadle.
of 4.
No, it wasn't Treadle either.
It was Shephorster.
Yep. I saw the 4, didn't see the 7.
And mark him out at the 41, so a gain of 5, 2nd and 5. And a flag.
And I'll march them back 5.
We have seen an awful lot of flags the last couple weeks.
Yet this first half has gone fairly quickly.
Dead ball. False start on the offense. Still 2nd down.
Last week we saw a whole bunch of flags on both sides.
Yeah, what did we figure it was? 30 flags over 200 yards,
yeah,
250 yards of penalties, something gross and disgusting like that.
32 total penalties.
32 total penalties coming
Ouch.
from the stats master, Harley Schultz.
The master of stats.
Handoff Iaquinto, and this time he's wrapped up and dropped for a loss. Good pursuit by the Cardinals on defense.
Yeah, stellar defense that time for Coon Rapids, not letting Iaquinto go anywhere.
Loss of 2. Set up 3rd and long.
Tyler Hipp, one of the Cardinals, to get a hand in there. Cody Kowalenko also in on the tackle.
Handoff goes to Treadle, or is that Shep Horster?
That's Shep Horster.
He's out to the 40. And we're going to have a timeout, Coon Rapids, and force the punt.
Timeout, Coon Rapids.
Yeah, you know, obviously not a lot of time in the clock, but you maybe have an opportunity to get the punt and see if you can run one back. At least you give yourself an opportunity by calling that timeout.
Opportunity to take a snap, maybe two.
Yep. Follow us on Twitter. You get all the information that's going on in the Coon Rapids area, sports and news stories. Twitter.com.
Oh, it's just a USA Hockey kind of day in the Cardinal stands. Got a couple of jerseys. We got a sweatshirt. I like it. And a hat. Check that out. Team USA hat. I'm liking it. See, you're late, but it's all good.
Well, you can bring out the cold weather garb because it's definitely cold.
It is. It is not summer any longer in Minnesota. Meany into punt. I think that punt may have been tipped.
Yeah, not a good one. Pretty good field position, but we're going to have 6 seconds remaining, 5 seconds, a little less than 6 seconds remaining. Time for one play for Coon Rapids.
Didn't tip it is the word I'm getting from
no tip. Just not a
very
great
close.
punt. Can you dig it?
Cardinals will have an opportunity from their own 39-yard line. They're going to put it right at the 40. And they're just going to take a knee.
Yeah, take a knee and send it to half.
And that's how the first half will end. And really, for Coon Rapids, with as many turnovers and as much time as they spent playing in their half of the field, have to figure they not too bad to only be trailing 14-0.
The way it started, it didn't look like that. It looked like Centennial was going to roll up the score. So the Cardinals, with an opportunity at halftime, to come back here and just trailing by 2 touchdowns.
Yeah, still anybody's game. We'll take a break. Be back with halftime entertainment as well as first half stats and highlights. You're watching live high school football on CTN.
When you're out there, there's no telling what you'll find.
I see it! I see it! Oh, look at you.
There are some moments only the forest can inspire. Find yours at discovertheforest.org.
Pretty much a good day for me would be people leaving their hands off of me. I'm always called names. Everywhere that I go, there's always someone calling me names, calling me gay. I've been choked, thrown up against the wall, punched. Nobody's ever tried to help me.
There's a shelter pet who wants to meet you. Meet one today. Visit theshelterpetproject.org. Adopt.
My new mom and I have a lot in common.
The great outside.
We both love the outdoors.
So shiny.
That's not a flower. We both love geology.
Oh, look. An igneous one.
That's not a rock. And she knows a lot about wildlife.
A labradoodle.
That's not a dog. Hanging out has been kind of fun.
You don't have to be perfect to be a perfect parent. Thousands of kids in foster care will take you just as you are.
Michael Adams?
Here.
Michael Adams?
Here.
Michael Adams.
Michael Adams.
Students who miss 18 days of school in any grade risk falling behind and not graduating. Absences add up. Keep track at boostattendance.org today.
Everybody has a dream. Mine was to see the ocean. And with a little help, I made it.
Every day across America, excess food is gathered by a network of good people at local food banks, giving hope to millions of children who struggle with hunger. They've earned their wings, and you can too. Together, we can solve child hunger. Support Feeding America and your local food bank at feedingamerica.org.
I've got a job to do today.
I've got a job to do today.
Have a good first day at work, Mom.
Your donations to Goodwill fund job training programs right in your community.
Feels good to start fresh, right?
Sure does.
And like that, you're a job creator.
Back at Centennial High School, and now for your halftime entertainment, we give you the Centennial Marching Band.
And now here's Solomon.
take another quick break. That was the Centennial Marching Band. We'll take a quick break. Be back with first half stats and highlights right after this. You're watching high school football on CTN.
So, I got this new family, and I don't know what it is about this one, but she can't seem to put down that toy all day long. Tap, 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 tap. Oh, and she even talks to it. She talks to that more than she talks to him. What's up, bro? Nice shirt. Who's she talking to? Her mom? She talks to her mom a lot.
Cook foods to the right temperature using a food thermometer. 3,000 Americans will die from food poisoning this year. Keep your family safer. Check your steps at foodsafety.gov.
Mom, can we get some ice cream?
Please, Mom, please.
No, we're having dinner soon.
Please.
You don't have to be perfect to be a perfect parent. There are thousands of children in foster care who will take you just as you are.
Homecoming crowd having a happy time here at Centennial High School. Their Cougars up 14-0 as we reach the half. And now it could have been much more lopsided in the home team's favor, but they failed to capitalize on some exceptional field position a number of times. They did get 3 turnovers. They gave one back late in the half. Coon Rapids unable to really get anything going offensively. Moved the ball a little bit, but then turned it over.
Yeah, Centennial also missed a field goal earlier in this game, too. So I think when you look at the halftime talk from Coach Young to his squad, you have to feel good the fact you're only down 14-0. You're going to go on defense to start the second half. You come out and you get a 3-and-out and get your offense back on that field. You got to put some points on the board, and you're in a spot to do so.
Well, and really, Centennial's only started with the ball on their half of the field one time in that first half, and the defense has played okay, but the Cougars' defense got the opening interception, and then after they punted again, Coon Rapids had a bad snap, gave them exceptional field position, a one-play 16-yard drive, and the Cardinals start to move the ball again, but then an interception and a touchdown for Danny Anderson made it 14-0, and that was not even midway through the first quarter, and then a bad snap going the other way. The Cardinals take over, but unable to do anything with that possession. Why? Because they turned it over again. But, three turnovers for the Cardinals. 3 more than they wanted this week.
Yeah, absolutely. After having not turned the ball over at all last week. And, not a lot of offense for either team.
No.
Both teams penalized 5 penalties for Centennial, 4 for the Cardinals. And I think it comes down to turnovers for Coon Rapids. Again, fortunate to be in the situation that they are, only down by 2 scores. And I think that's a positive coming back in this game. And if you're Centennial, continue to run that football because they did a nice job running the ball in that first half. Obviously not a lot of passing yards, and they'll continue to put pressure on that Cardinal defense as they start the second half.
It's been a defensive struggle, and both teams trying to cure some penalty and turnover ills. We'll see which team is able to come out on top. Second half coming your way next on CTN.
So this is my computer.
This is your computer. Let's go on the internet.
Let's go. Click it.
Yes.
Okay.
I cursor in between the R and the E. If I say dot, I want you to just push the period.
She's gonna love me all over again now.
That's it. Jamaica, here you go.
Here we go.
Good job.
Thank you. Thank you. And I did it by myself. Feel smarter.
kids will spend 57 minutes making me go splat.
Brushing for 2 minutes now can save your child from severe tooth pain later. 2 minutes, twice a day. They have the time.
$7,000 high school students drop out every school day. That's a line of desks more than 4 miles long. We can keep students in school. Visit boostup.org and take the first step.
Bring out the action hero in you. Fuel up right and get energized. Be part of the greatest action movie ever. The first movie that puts you in the action. Show us how you train and eat like an action hero. Join in at actionheroalliance.com.
When some people struggle with their mortgage payments, they become frozen. Petrified. Not knowing what to do, they do nothing. But the people who take action are far more likely to get the most positive outcome. Making home affordable is a free government program. Call now to talk one-on-one with a housing expert about the options that are right for you.
Oh, hi. I'm TV's Howie Shapiro. And when I'm not announcing CTN sports broadcasts with my sidekick Joe Yen, I'm watching all the other great programs on the CTN Studios YouTube page. There's news stories, great local events, and even full games. You can even watch on any smart device with a YouTube app. Whether that's your phone or a tablet, you can watch CTN's great programming wherever and whenever you want. You can even watch CTN's event coverage live. So no matter where you are, you can share in all the excitement. CTN Studios, building community through cable. We are back, ready to start the second half, Joe Yun. As we talked about, Centennial will get the ball to start the second half, and Cardinals know that coming out defensively. They want to try and make a stop here, try and get the ball back in the hands of their offense.
Well, and this could mean that Centennial actually has to start deeper in their own territory.
We'll see what.
And that could be a big change if Coon Rapids able to keep the play at that end of the field. I mean, we played a large percentage of the first half on the Cardinals' half of the field.
Yeah, it would be huge if they're able to do that.
I don't know. A lot of Team USA jerseys going on the Cardinal sidelines. I'm not sure what
that's all about.
Obviously, there was a memo.
They're patriotic.
Well, it was a, 1, 2 is maybe a coincidence, 3 or 4, and there's 5,
That's
6
planned.
of them over there. There's something. And we were left out.
We didn't get the memo, apparently.
No. I did wear my pink for breast cancer awareness, as it is
I wore my
October.
pin, the pink pin. Actually have the window open in the booth next to us, and it's got to be pretty chilly in there.
They took the
They
windows
took the
out.
windows out,
It
yeah.
was quite a pain.
Yeah.
She looks like she's staying toasty
Yes,
warm.
you need to here tonight.
Very well color coordinated. Speaking of pink, sporting the pink for Breast Cancer Awareness Month, or just because you enjoy the color pink?
Probably a little bit of both.
Meany getting his arm warmed up. We haven't seen Norby since, I think, the first possession for Centennial.
Yeah, the outside temperature is 46 degrees currently. Fans having the Centennial fans so far enjoying what they're seeing on the field at homecoming here. 14-0 lead for their squad. Tyler Iaquinto, one of the Cougars back to receive the kick. There you see his numbers, 11 carries, 84 yards, and a score in that first half.
Treadle back there with him.
With Iaquinto, the majority, the bulk of the offense for Centennial, Cardinals defensively want to try and stop that, put a limit on what he does, let somebody else tote the rock.
Caleb Teagarden set to kick it off. Iaquinto and Treadle back deep for the Cougars. Brandon Fonken holding the ball, make sure it doesn't blow off the tee. Here's Teagarden's run up. He puts the boot to it, high end over end kick. Treadle overran it, and this one's going to get into the end zone. Might have had a chance to return that. It bounced at about the 2-yard line.
Yeah, I think he would have.
But he ran up a little bit too much, but Cougars will start from their own 20.
Start with that 14-0 lead, and again, I think what we're going to see a lot of, obviously a lot of plays with keeping the ball on the ground, taking time off the clock. Trying to sustain something here for Centennial.
Shophorster in the backfield. Man in motion is Treadle. Handoff goes to Shophorster, and he gets nothing off the right side.
Yeah, tough sledding there. Has no real estate in front of him, no opportunity to get any positive yards. Good job by the defense. Quick hit by Hip, slowing him down.
Iaquinto in motion. He gets a carry running left, finds a little bit of a hole, wrapped up and tackled after a short gain.
So Gervais, I believe, on the tackle. Yeah, leading,
nice job coming up and filling that hole.
Yeah, very reliable tackler, leading tackler on the squad for Coon Rapids.
Set up 3rd and long from just inside the 24.
For 4 on 3rd down.
Play action. Meany rolls out, throws, passes, complete.
There's a flag.
And a flag. Caught by Adam Eskirka, went up to get that one.
Let's see what they call maybe defensive pass interference. I don't know. The flag came right there. No, but there it's actually on the offense. They're walking this one back. Make a difficult 3rd down situation for the Cougars. Yeah, offensive pass interference. What would have been the 1st down makes it now 3rd and very long.
Gonna back him up to the 12, so it'll be 3rd and 18. Pass would have picked up that 1st down. Instead, 3rd and very long from deep in their own end. Meany under center.
That's false start.
And it's going to be 3rd and even longer. Batteries may have frozen on
apparently so
on our microphone. So 3rd and 23 from the 7. Centennial going the wrong way here to start the 2nd half.
Not a lot in your playbook for 3rd and this long.
Especially from your own 7-yard line. Fake the pitch to Iaquinto. Handoff goes to Treadle. He's out to about the 15. And that should bring in the punt unit.
Good job by the Cardinal defense, aided by penalties. Stopped the first drive of the 2nd half by Centennial. Able to get the ball back, just trailing by 2 scores.
standing at his own goal line. It's the punt away. It'll roll to Tykes at the 45, scoops it up, trying to run, gets back to the 45, flag comes in, and that'll back him up.
Yeah, that'll be on the Cardinals. In pretty good field position to start, but now that penalty is going to back him up. A little block in the back. Again, just a little bit of a push, but that's going to draw the laundry from the official.
Oh, and unsportsmanlike.
Yeah.
That's fantastic. Just
it's terrific.
Tag it on.
Just keep moving the other way.
So instead of being at the Centennial 45, this one going to march all the way back to the Coon Rapids 30-yard line.
Ouch.
That is a 25-yard flag.
7 penalties on the Cougars, 5 on the Cardinals. Now 6.
The only good thing about it is it's still 1st and 10.
Yeah.
Rather than 1st and 35, but not the kind of field position they were hoping for after keeping Centennial deep in their own end. Handoff goes to Jackson. He's going to get a couple off the right side.
Yeah, not a lot of room, and I think it's imperative for the Cardinals to get their running game going here. Their running game has been the strength of this offense. And just not a lot of room to run for the Cardinals so far.
Second and 7 out from the 33. I formation in the backfield. Play action. Onda has time, pumps, now pulls it down, wants to run, finds a hole up the middle, has a first down out to the 41-yard line.
Yeah, good job by Onda, surveying the field, realizing there wasn't a receiver open. Had that ability to pick up the first down with his feet. Again, he's looking down the field, trying to find a receiver going to his right, and then he realizes he's going to take off and got an opportunity to gain some positive yards and moves the sticks.
9-yard gain sets up 1st and 10 from the 42. Three receivers in the game. Tight end on the left side for the Cardinals. Lone setback is Jackson. He gets the carry, cuts back to the right, met at the line of scrimmage, and he will be stopped for no gain.
Yeah, again, just no room to run in the middle. They're testing that middle, and Centennial is up to the task, doing a good job of staying in their lanes and shedding blocks.
Second and 10. Honda, play action, rolls out, has time, pulls it down, throws now, complete to Tunsky. He's out to incomplete.
Yeah, good job by Honda, realizing he was going to get hit, able to get rid of the football. It's a good pursuit by the defense, and that's a ball that should have been caught right in his bread basket.
Make it 3rd and 10. Just under 8 minutes remaining here in the third quarter. Centennial leading Coon Rapids 14-0. On to under center with 4 receivers. Straight drop, looks to his left, now back to his right, throws complete to Tunsky. He's going to be out of bounds right at midfield, but he's about 2 yards shy of the first.
You got to get to the marker. You're gonna, on 3rd down and long, you have to get to the marker. The time not able to do it, and put them in a 4th down situation where they're going to have to punt the football.
Martin gets off a pretty good one this time. Bobbled at the 10. Scoop back up, looking for room to run, and finding a little bit on the left side was Alex Cloby. Danced a little bit, got his way out to the 27.
Again, gained more yards than he probably thought he was going to here, muffing that punt, but Cardinals can't bring him down, and give credit to Cloby. Does a nice job of turning it upfield and picking up some pretty good yardage, but we have a flag, some laundry on the field again.
Shocking. This is getting a little old, but all too familiar.
All too familiar. I don't know if they called a late hit out of bounds, but I didn't think it was one.
Well, it is definitely being marked off against Coon Rapids. So it's a 15-yarder instead of the 27. They're out to the 42.
That puts them in pretty good field position now to start this drive. After a decent punt return.
Unsportsmanlike and an ejection.
I didn't see who they ejected.
I did not either, but that's just.
I don't see that very often.
No.
We got Cody Kovalenko. Yeah.
Being walked off the sideline, and that is not a good sign. Handoff goes to Schauforster, and he gets nothing up the middle.
Okay, we're gonna see why that he was ejected. Watch the middle of your screen, number 34. That's foolish.
Yeah, away from the play.
You know, you're bound to see it right in front of the official. And the official that was actually closer to it in our picture didn't throw the flag.
So Schauforster gains 1, 2nd and 9. Pitch goes to Iaquinto, looking for room on the right side, cuts back, and able to dance his way out close to the 48. Set up 3rd down. Does a great job of keeping those feet up high.
Yep.
Makes it hard for anyone to grab on.
3rd and 5. 6.5 minutes remaining in the 3rd quarter.
And a big 3rd down again for the Coon Rapids defense. Trying to keep this game within reach. Rolling out, pass is complete. It's going to be a 1st down to Schauforster into Cardinal territory at the 43-yard line.
Just an easy little dump off, able to pick up 5 yards and then some. Just a nice little throw here, and the Cardinals not able to get up a 4. He's able to pick up the 1st down.
10-yard gain. You saw off the fake. Nobody watching. Schauforster, he's got the 1st down. 1st and 10 for the Coon Rapids 43-yard line. Meany changing the play at the line. Handoff goes to Schauforster, or to Iaquinto rather, and he's going to gain about 5 up the middle.
You know, again, we saw that in the first half. Some nice yardage on runs for the Cougars, especially by that young man right there. 14 carries, 97 yards in that score.
Handoff goes to Iaquinto again, met in the backfield, and he's going to be dropped for a loss. And it'll be 3rd and long.
Actually, I think they gave him about a yard on the play. He was able to spin forward for about a yard.
Be 3rd and about 4. Cardinals pack in the box on 3rd and 4. Play action, and we're going backwards.
Yeah, again, that Coach Diggins can't be pleased with that penalty because you're 3rd and 4 and you're marching forward, and now you get a penalty to put yourself in 3rd and long.
So instead of 3rd and 4, it'll be 3rd and 9. Almost as much offense as there is penalties.
Yeah.
Handoff goes to Iaquinto, looking for room along the left side. He's going to be stopped well short of the first. It'll be a 4th and about 3.
Even he had you tongue-tied there.
Yeah, my tongue just didn't want to work on that one.
And a good job there by Tykees Johnson to bring him down, make it 4th down in about 4 yards. On 3, 4 yards.
Bring the punting unit back in. Jordan Ewings standing just on his side of midfield. Low snap, goes down and gets it. Gets off a line drive kick. Good coverage downfield. And it's out of bounds inside the 5 at the 4-yard line. That is a great punt.
Yeah, and another long field for Coon Rapids here. Yet to get on the board. Cougars nursing that 2-score lead.
Well, they're doing what they have to do. Just keep the Cardinals bottled up deep in their own end and limit their first downs, limit their running lanes. You don't need more than 14 points. They proved it against Anoka earlier this season when they won 7-0. Handoff goes to Jackson, dives forward to about the 8.
Well, you want to give yourself a little opportunity to get out of the shadow of your own goalpost. And again, watch that hole close quickly. A little bit of a seam opening up, but Cougar's doing a nice job of sealing it shut. Trivia question: How many yards on 15 carries?
Only Harley Schultz knows. On to straight drop, pumps, throws right side, has Little, has to wait for it, makes the catch, and is dropped down inside Centennial territory at the 46-yard line.
Little did a nice job of getting behind the defenders, and Nanda threw it up, as you mentioned. He had to wait a little bit for it, but had enough space between he and the defender.
Yeah, if he didn't have to wait for that, that's a touchdown. But he had to slow down and wait for it, and then tried to get behind Ewing, but Ewing's able to drop him down there at the 46. By far the longest play of the game for the Cardinals on offense.
2 catches for 53 yards for Jordan Little.
Handoff goes to Jackson. Right up the middle. He'll be stopped just shy of the 40-yard line, a gain of about 5.
You see Jackson with a little running room. 16 carries, 45 yards so far by Cortez Jackson.
2:30 remaining here in the 3rd quarter. Coon Rapids trying to come back from a 14-0 deficit. 2nd and 5 from the Centennial 41. Straight drop throw goes left, complete to Jordan Little. Another first down at the 34-yard line.
Yeah, Little did a nice job of just squaring in front of the defender. Honda delivered the ball, and Cardinals moved the chains. You see Austin Onda's numbers so far for this evening: 5 of 12 for 77 yards and a pick.
High formation in the backfield now. 2 receivers right. Play action. Onda throws complete to Little again. And he's going to be stopped after a gain of about 8.
Little does a nice job of just camping in that soft part of the defense, and Onda delivers. A nice gain on first down. Nice throw. Able to pick up some additional yards after the catch.
Makes it 2nd and short from the 26. 4 receivers into the game as the Cardinals spread them out. Tykees Johnson, the man in motion. He'll get the carry, looking for room around the left side, cuts back, has the first down to the 20-yard line.
Tykees doing enough to pick up that first down. Going to try and gain that edge. That's going to cut it back up against the grain. For the first down.
Deepest penetration so far tonight for the Cardinals on offense. 1st and 10 from the Centennial 20. 2 receivers right, I formation in the backfield. Handoff goes to Jackson. Nice hole. It's dragging him in and pushes his way forward close to the 15.
You know, you're seeing a better surge by that offensive line for Coon Rapids here in the second half, doing a nicer job of controlling the line of scrimmage, opening up some holes, and Cortez Jackson able to pick up 4. 17 carries for 50 yards so far for number 26.
Second and 6, on to under center, straight drop, pumps, throws left, look into the corner for Little, incomplete, led him a little too far.
Yeah, Little I think got tied up a bit. That'll make it 3rd and 6. They're trying to go for the end zone.
$18 seconds remaining here, 3rd quarter.
David Turner coming off the field for Centennial, a bit banged up. Two of 8 on 3rd down, Joe. You like to see it a little better than that. Timeout, Coon Rapids. First time out of the second half with 18 ticks remaining in the 3rd quarter. Trying to find their first points of this ball game.
Well, Howie, I checked at halftime. We had about 10 or 11 viewers on YouTube. We're double digits, baby.
Wow, it's
growing.
Reach for the moon.
Worldwide.
Reach for the moon.
We're over 30 currently, according to Josh Udvig in the booth.
We have a new fan in Switzerland.
There you go. There's Josh and
is.
Jeremy getting the work done, doing the hard jobs in the truck.
Yeah, we have it easy up here.
Just a couple of talking heads.
Yeah, I get to stay out of the elements for the most part.
Well, so did they, for that matter.
Well, they do, but
more of the Team USA spirit in the Cardinal fan section. Oh, a USA baseball jersey underneath the North Face jacket there. All right, big 3rd down here for the Cardinals. 3rd and 6 from the 16. Handoff goes to Jackson, hesitated a little bit, now pulls the pile and has the first down at the 9-yard line.
Again, you know, he's a hard runner, and we've talked about the fact that he keeps his feet moving all the time, and give him credit there because he kept those feet moving and able to pick up that first down.
He hesitates a little bit and then decides, okay, I got to go. And he pulls about 3 guys with him that last 3 yards. First and goal from the 9.
I don't think they'll get a play off before the...
yes, they will. Play action onto rolling left, throws, picked off in the end zone. It's Isaac Moore coming away with the pick.
That wasn't pretty.
And that will end the 3rd quarter. Centennial has a 14-0 lead, and they'll have the ball at their own 20-yard line when we start the 4th. That's coming up next on CTF.
Babies require persistence, patience, a sense of humor, and protection. That's why nearly all parents choose immunization. It's safe, proven protection against 14 serious diseases like measles and whooping cough. So give your baby the recommended vaccines before age 2 and get a little help in the protection department. For more reasons to immunize, talk to your child's doctor or go to cdc.gov/vaccines.
Back at Centennial High School, the Cougars a 14-0 lead, and they get the interception on the last play of the third quarter in the end zone. Coon Rapids an opportunity to cut the lead in half and really be right back into this game. Instead, it's the 4th turnover of the evening, and the Cougars will take over 1st and 10 from their own 20-yard line. Handoff, Iaquinto finds a hole on the left side, breaks away, and he could take this one the distance. He will, an 80-yard score, and now Centennial has the commanding 20-0 lead.
Yeah, he's such a dangerous running back, and again, a missed tackle, and he's got a nice burst of speed. Nobody's going to catch him. You got an defensive lineman, trying to track him down, but again, missed tackle there, and nobody is going to catch him. A nice run for Tyler Iaquinto.
Yeah, just ran over Brandon Cooper, and there was nobody back to help behind him. And once he delivered the punishment to the Cardinals' number 17, he was off to the races, an 80-yard score. And his number's looking even better.
17 carries, 83 yards, and 2 scores, similar to last year's.
Kick is up and good for Kale Gieske, and it's a 21-0 lead.
Yeah, that's a tough break for the Cardinals. You know, you're going down, and you've got an opportunity to put your first points of the night on the board, and you turn it over, and then one play later, that young man takes it to the house. Very impressive run. No one's catching him, and it's now a 3-score lead for the Cougars.
Hard to play this game when you lose and be effective when you lose the turnover battle. We've talked about it for ages, and we've talked about it repeatedly this season. Now 15 turnovers on the year for Coon Rapids.
You can't expect to win football games in turning the ball over that amount of times. And you know, Coach Young knows that. We talked about it. I talked to him extensively the other day about, you know, what the success ratio for his team is. Says, you know, we're a good team if we don't turn the ball over. Well, you know, it just shows you when you turn the ball over, it's very tough to win games.
Well, Gieske is only kicked in this direction, and he has put everyone into the end zone with that wind at his back. This one's going to come up short. Scooped up at the 3 by Tykees Johnson, stopped up near the 10, dives forward out to about the 14.
Again, going to put the Cardinals in a long field situation, trailing now by 3 scores.
Well, and how quickly things change. Again, they were knocking. Had an opportunity to cut that lead in half. Instead, an interception in the end zone. 3rd interception of the game for Centennial.
Brandon Martin now back at quarterback. Start of this game.
Through an interception, his only pass attempt. Handoff goes to Cortez Jackson. He breaks a couple and has a first down out to the 27-yard line.
Again, nice hole, nice opening for Cortez. Does a good job of following his blockers, then sees a little bit of a seam and takes it upfield.
Gain of 13. Another first down. Another handoff to Jackson, this time hitting the backfield. He's going to gain about a half yard.
Oh, there's a flag. Another flag just was thrown. It's against the Cougars.
Much like last week.
Yeah.
neither coach happy about the amount of yellow they have seen on
No,
the field.
absolutely.
And this one's another personal foul, marching them off 15 yards. They'll set up 1st and 10 for Coon Rapids from their own 44-yard line. Handoff goes to the up back, Jake Thompson. And he's going to gain about 5 off the right side.
Yeah, nice little run. Again, missed tackle to bring him down early, and he's able to spin away and pick up some additional yards.
Martin under center, 2nd and 5. Handoff goes to Thompson again, and he's just going to move the pack into Centennial territory for a 1st down at the 44.
Yeah, nice job carrying a couple defenders with him to pick up that 1st down and move the chains.
Tunsky and Little, the receivers out wide left. I formation in the backfield behind Martin. Handoff goes to Jackson, and he's wrapped up and dropped after a very short gain. Good read on the play by Logan Davey.
Yeah, and a nice tackle, open field tackle to bring him down. There you see Davey in your picture, and he's just going to pursue Dakota until he's able to bring him down by the ankles. I'm sorry, Cortez. Oh my gosh.
Dakota's his long lost cousin.
Apparently, it's maybe my long lost cousin. Okay, never again this season am I going to say that.
Martin stumbled a little bit as he came away from center, rolls out, throws, intercepted.
Yeah, but it's going to be a penalty on Centennial.
Keaton Kuzel. And there's another flag on the field.
A lot of laundry. There's the pick intended
Pass
for Tunsky.
Well underthrown for Tanner Tunsky.
That was a flag both ways.
Holding on the defense. And see what the Cardinals, obviously it must have been after the interception, because it is going to be an interception. The interception will stand. It'll be 1st and 10 for Centennial from their own 33-yard line. That is turnover number 5 for the Cardinals. Handoff goes to Shepporster. He's stopped immediately in the backfield.
Oh, Hip doing a nice job of just hitting him low quickly. It'll give him no gain. It looked like they were going to mark off a yard, but no gain.
Well, Coon Rapids went from +5 in the turnovers last week to -4 in the turnover battle this week. And not surprisingly, they won when they were +5, and they are going to lose here being -4.
Well, there's still some time left unless something miraculous happens, down by 3 scores. Again, good job by the defense.
Yeah,
just
I mean,
the ball
I
carrier.
don't want to, shock anybody by saying they're going to lose this football game, but they're going to lose this football game. There's just no way for me to say it in a nicer way. 3rd and 8 from the 35.
1 of 7 on 3rd down.
This is it's just been a really sloppy football game.
Yeah,
on
both sides. Yeah, absolutely.
And ball control for Coon Rapids has been atrocious. There goes Iaquinto. Big hole, big 1st down to the 35.
And again, brought down from behind by Nick Gervais, but not before. Iaquinto picks up a large chunk of real estate. Again, does a nice job. Watch him look for his blockers and fall, and then cut it upfield. And watch number 22, Nick Gervais, come from behind and make the tackle. But Not before he picked up 32.
Over 200 yards on the night for Iaquinto, a couple of touchdowns.
Here you see the exact numbers: 18 carries, 215 yards, and 2 scores. And our officials going over to talk to head coach Mike Diggins about something. I don't know if Coach Diggins asked him to come over and want something clarified, and he's still on the field looking for some sort of an explanation. But
well, we got people thinking we were on the clock, or our messengers here in the press box. We TV guys do everything. Shapiro, master of all trades.
you know, I do it. I'm a team player. I do what I can.
Right. We actually lost more than 10 seconds waiting for the clock to be reset. Pitch goes to Iaquinto. Stutter steps, finds the hole, and dives forward to the 25. He'll gain 9. It'll be second and short.
He's an ankle tackle away from another score there. So you're going to see him just cut it upfield.
Fakes the pitch, handoff goes to Treadle. He's got the first down to the 18.
Yeah, the Cougars doing what they want to do here against the Cardinal defense. Again, running the football, taking time off the clock. Another ankle tackle to save a score, quite possibly.
Well, and at this point, just keep the ball on the ground.
Well, absolutely. And to let the clock run, stay in bounds.
Time off the clock. Yeah, and I'm a little surprised, not terribly surprised, but a little surprised to see Iaquinto, Shep Horster, and Treadle in the game still. Treadle on the carry. He's going to gain a couple off the right side. It'll be second and 8. Not that the game is completely over, but it is. You are in field position, and with a 3-score lead, you can put in some other guys and not risk injury of your top players at this point.
Well, and more importantly for Centennial, the clock continues to move.
You can see Meany keeping an eye on sideline, make sure they drain as much of the clock as possible. Shuphorster tripped up, ball came out. Cardinals say it's theirs.
Down by
Officials
contact.
say it was down.
You know, they'll take another look at it here. Yeah, he was down before the ball came out. Official timeout for an injured player.
That is Austin Maggart on the field.
Their fans are huddling close, trying to stay warm here on a brisk October evening.
It is brisk is a good way to put it. It's definitely not warm. But as the injured player is attended to, we'll take a quick break and be back with the rest of the fourth quarter. You're watching live high school football on CTA. Well, just like that, Maggart, he heard me trying to throw it to a commercial break, and he got back up. Let's go, Coach. Let's play some football.
We want to get to the homecoming dance.
So Centennial facing 3rd and 7 from the Coon Rapids 15-yard line. They have a 21-0 lead. They have a field goal kicker they feel pretty confident in. They could add another 3 here. Or this could be 4-down territory.
It wouldn't be surprise me if it wasn't 4-down territory. You know, again, just to keep the clock moving. Up by 3 scores.
Iaquinto, the single setback. Bunch formation on the right. They fake the pitch to him. Meany rolls out, throws, incomplete. Story had it and just couldn't hold on. That would have been a touchdown. Instead, incomplete.
Yeah, should have been a touchdown for Centennial.
Yeah, he's wide open.
Yeah, a nice design play.
Good throw.
Yep. It was right there. He just, again, I mean, and didn't even need to turn to run. He's in the end zone. Don't take you watch that ball come into your gut before you turn your head. They're going to try and tack on 3 more.
This will be about a 32-yard attempt for Cale Gieske. Again, high enough, long enough. This time it's through the uprights, and Centennial's lead is 24.
Get your opportunity for your field goal kicker to get some points. With 5:08 remaining, 24-point lead for Centennial. Again, a nice, little bit high snap, but good job putting it down. Up and through, 3 more points for the Cougars. A lot of happy faces on the Centennial sideline, in the stands and on the field. Cardinals just not really being able to get there, besides turning the ball over, not able to get their offense going the way it wanted to.
Well, they
that
finally
one
get
drive,
a drive
well,
going,
say,
and then another turnover
and then a
in the end
turnover.
zone.
Yeah, they, you know, again, a sustained drive at that.
Their first drive where they really saw some progress, and a fumble. And then, you know, end of the 3rd quarter, they're knocking on the doorstep. Maybe hurried up just to get that last snap in before the end of the quarter. And it interception in the end zone.
8 plays.
And then the next play is an 80-yard touchdown by Iaquinto.
There you see the scoring drive, 8 plays, 52 yards, 3:15 off the clock. Gieske, 32-yard field goal.
Gieske's kick well into the end zone and a touchback. He's got a good leg.
Yes, he does. Coon Rapids have started drives past the 20 only 2 times in this football game.
Brandon Martin continues in under center. Handoff goes to Cortez Jackson. He's going to pick up about 8.
Yeah, good hole for Cortez to run through.
Well, and unfortunately, down 24. It's still a 3-score game.
Right.
You can theoretically tie this with 3 touchdowns, 3 2-point conversions, but you have to throw the ball. You have to throw the ball.
You do. You can't run.
In order to make this at all an opportunity, a chance. You can't continue to run the ball. You need yards in big bunches. Not going to get it on the ground.
You're not, and you're not stopping the clock, certainly.
And unfortunately, their quarterbacks have been throwing to the camouflage. Apparently, they have been losing the camouflage on the field. Run by Moore, a loss of a yard. 3rd and, I guess they gave him back to the line of scrimmage, 32. Handoff goes to the up back Thompson, and he goes nowhere, and it'll be 4th down.
Yeah, he'll lose yards on that play. And Thompson just trying to find a hole, and a good job by the defense stoning him at the line, or just behind the line.
Give him back to the line of scrimmage. So it'll be 4th and 2, and in comes the punting unit. Martin's punt will stop and bounce at the 44 where it's down. And that is where Centennial will take over.
There you see the clock, 3:19 remaining in the contest.
So with 3:19 remaining, Centennial really only needs a couple of first downs.
Yeah, absolutely.
To finish this one off.
Nice, Iaquinto out of the game.
Handoff goes to Chad Kindholz, and he's wrapped up in the backfield.
Not much room
Jake
for him
Schelling,
to run.
the fullback lined up back there, 5'10", 200 pounds.
Norby back in the quarterback now for the Cougars.
Pitch right side, and finding some room is Treadle, tripped up. And he's got a first down at the Coon Rapids 32-yard line.
Getting a nice run, following his blockers, then to gain the edge. Can't stay upright. Eyes get big. You turn that corner, you have an opportunity to run for the end zone. 8 carries for 56 yards for Riley Treadle on the evening.
I think his coaches would have really liked it if he had stayed in bounds.
I agree.
But a big run, and there's your big fullback Schelling running up the middle for gain down to the 21, a gain of 11, another first down.
They're just chewing yards on the ground that the Cougars have been doing all evening long. Timeout, Centennial.
Maybe they didn't want him to stay in bounds. Well, this will happen though, as you get those backup guys in, those younger players,
right.
An opportunity to get some game time, and sometimes there's a little miscommunication.
Sometimes, but you've got that quarterback who has some varsity, obviously varsity time. But they'll call that timeout. Talk about things here with 2:19 remaining. 1st and 10 from the 21.
Well, Kyle Nordby, just a sophomore, though. Boy, that's a big kid, 6'4", 175 as a sophomore.
Yep. He'll continue to grow. There's a look in the truck again. Give us a wave, boys.
Ooh, a thumbs up from Udvig.
From Udvig.
That's nothing from Jeremy Smith. Brian
Wake
Troush
him
back
up.
there. He's
Wake him
waving.
up.
Give Troush a shout out, waving in the audio booth in there. I finally got to be on TV.
They like me. They really like me.
The pitch went to Kyle Olsen. He got hammered in the backfield.
He did.
A big loss. Back at the 25, a loss of 4.
Taken down by Tykees Johnson. Under 2 minutes remaining. Cougars in no hurry to get the line.
Handoff goes to Treadle, and he's stopped at the line of scrimmage, 3rd and long. Third down and 14.
Fans are starting to leave the stadium. A lot of faithful over across the way. The faithful that came anyway from Coon Rapids still staying for the most part. With a minute 9 remaining.
Third and long, handoff goes up the middle, a gain of a couple. Shelling.
At this point, it's 4th and 12. Obviously, just going to stay on the field.
Yeah, down to 30, just over 30 seconds remaining. Or being under center. Handoff again goes to Shelling, and he gains a couple, and they turn it over on downs.
There'll be 20 ticks remaining on the clock. Cardinals will get the ball, but this is going to drop them to 1-5. Centennial will move their record to 4-2. Big win for the Cougars. Another tough loss for Coon Rapids.
Cardinals start 1st and 10 from their own 22-yard line. Handoff goes to Thompson. And he goes up the middle for a gain of about 6.
We'll see if they get one more play off, but 10 seconds left. That should be it. And that will be. And a homecoming win.
The Cougars are victorious on homecoming. They pitched their second shutout of the season, beating the Cardinals 24-0 for Coon Rapids. Their 5th loss, but their first by shutout, the first time they have been held to the goose egg. We'll take a break and be back to wrap things up from Centennial High School after this. Back at Centennial High School, the Cougars successful in their homecoming game, 24-0 the final, and Howie, Coon Rapids falls to 1-5 on the year, and unfortunately, it's a familiar story. Too many turnovers, too many penalties, failure to capitalize when you have opportunities. This game was close. It was right up until the end of the third quarter. Final play of the third quarter, Coon Rapids knocking on the doorstep. If that's not an interception, it's a touchdown. Instead, it's a 14-7 ball game. Instead, Coon Rapids Centennial does get the turnover in the end zone on the final play of the third quarter, and the very next play is an 80-yard touchdown for Iaquinto. And this was part of that drive, a big pass to Jordan Little that got him down there. And Cortez Jackson fighting for every yard. But yeah, after the interception in the end zone, Iaquinto just bulldozing the DB and then sprinting 80 yards for the score. He finishes with over 200 yards and 2 scores in the contest. And then what do you know? Interception number 5 of the game, and Iaquinto running some more. He's all right.
Yeah, he's pretty good back.
And a Gieske 32-yard field goal in the 4th, and that makes it 24-0. And Coon Rapids again. You know, granted, we're homers a little bit.
No.
But without having to fight themselves so much this season, I think it's quite possible they're 4-1.
Without a doubt.
This is game 6. 4-2, 5-1.
Yeah. Well.
I think it's definitely possible they win this game without those turnovers.
Right.
I think it's definitely a different game against Blaine if they don't turn over the first 2 times. I think the Anoka game. Yep. It wasn't so much turnovers, but a failure to capitalize in the red zone. You just go down the line, and it's
Well,
it's a head scratcher.
I think the frustrating thing for the squad is the fact in this game, nonetheless, the turnovers, but no points on the board, and that's frustrating for a team. And you go into this season looking to create some offense, and this is an offensive-minded coach, obviously, and it's got to be frustrating for him to see his offense not put up any points on the board. Now, we've got a couple games left for Coon Rapids, but the situation for them is they've got to find a way to hold on to the football if they're to win another game.
Well, their next opportunity back at home, their final home game of the season when they host Champlain Park. Before then, will be at the Roger E. Carlson Fieldhouse on Tuesday as the volleyball squad hosts Spring Lake Park. And then soccer playoffs start already on Tuesday, the 14th. But that's going to do it for this edition of CTN Sports. Again, the final score, Centennial 24, Coon Rapids 0. I want to thank everybody out there for joining us and continue to support everything we do here at CTN for the entire crew, including the stat master, Harley Schultz, and the one and only Howie Shapiro. I'm Joe Young, saying good night.